Hi, I'm Kimberly, and welcome to As I've Seen It. If Donald Trump has any sense, he is somewhere in the White House packing a bag right now, because it's time to go. Now is the time to resign before you get thrown out. And there are basically three people who are currently working on throwing him out. Person one, James Comey, Director of the FBI. If you watched any part of those hearings the other day, you were watching history. I was a kid when Nixon resigned, but I still remember it. And I remember my dad telling me, this is important, this is part of history, remember this. First, the hearings cleared up the big lie that Trump has been telling for weeks, that Barack Obama wiretapped him while he was, a nominee. No one has the authority to do that. No single person, not even a president, can order a wiretap. So they cleared that lie up, told the whole world that Trump lied. Two, they made it absolutely clear that it was Russian intelligence who hacked the DNC. They made it absolutely clear that they did so for the purpose of defeating Hillary Clinton and helping Donald Trump. And great big bombshell, they told the world that they've been investigating the Trumpies since July, checking out whether or not there's collusion. And let's be clear, what they're investigating is called treason. So James Comey is one person who could take down Donald Trump. Another person who could take down Donald Trump, Attorney General for the state of New York, Eric Schneiderman. Eric Schneiderman is the person who shut down the Trump Foundation. Now it looks like he's going after the Trump business, the Trump organization. As I told you once before, I think, they're registered in the state of New York, so the Attorney General has the authority to question them. Well, we know that Trump and crew fired Preet Bharara. They fired Preet because Preet has been investigating them. So now Schneiderman has stepped up and hired someone who worked under Preet, and it looks like they're going after Trump's businesses. And there's a lot there to go after. There are Russian oligarchs living all over the Trump towers, and some of them are some dirty money laundering creeps. The one FBI wiretap we know about was in Trump Tower from 2011 to 2013, going after one of the biggest Russian oligarchs there is, and this dude was laundering money from Trump Tower. Since he ran back to Russia, there are arrest warrants out for him. They can't get him. And then in 2013, when Trump moved his Miss Universe pageant to Moscow, guess who he was sitting down the road from? Yeah, big bad Russian dude who's wanted in New York. So Eric Schneiderman is digging into all the dirty business practices. He could take down Trump. The third person working on taking down Donald Trump actually surprised me. Senator Dianne Feinstein has been a senator for what feels like my whole life. But, it's only been 25 years, actually. Dianne Feinstein is not a grandstander. She's not a person who makes a whole lot of speeches. She's just tough and does the job. She is on the Senate Intelligence Committee, which is also investigating Trump, but she is the ranking member of the Senate Judiciary Committee. So a few days ago, Dianne was faced with a crew of her constituents, and they wanted to know, when are we getting this guy out of the White House? One woman questioned her and said, we know he's doing illegal things, he's doing all these things. When can we get him out? And Dianne Feinstein said he's going to get himself out. She told her constituents and all of those reporters, so all the rest of us, about two bills that the Senate's working on. They have to do with the emoluments clause, which can get Donald chucked out. Uday and Qusay aren't just sucking up taxpayer dollars for their own security. As The Atlantic reported weeks ago, they're profiting by using taxpayer money. Donald himself is profiting from using taxpayer money. This is a new ballgame. This is the one that can take him down faster than any of the others. So I say, Donald, get out my house. Take that white nationalist Steve Bannon. Take that spineless conspirator Reince Priebus. Take that vampire troll Stephen Miller. Take that Confederate elf Jeff Sessions. Take that Hungarian Nazi Sebastian Gorka. Take that sorry excuse for a Secretary of State Rex Tillerson. Take that fool who shouldn't even be considered for the Supreme Court because that is Merrick Garland's job. Take that VO5 hot oil treatment needing Kellyanne Conway. That fake feminist you call a daughter. Take her creepy husband. Take Uday, Qusay, and their Stepford wives and get out my house. Okay, technically it's our house. Get out of our house. Thanks for watching.